Okay, welcome to the tutorial for your introduction to the agency dashboard. By this point, you have already set up your account with eFactFinder, and now we're just getting ready to dive in. To begin, we'd like to walk through each segment of this agency dashboard. To begin, you've got your top bar up here. Dashboard, which is the screen you're seeing now, can be accessed by pressing this tab. Users is where you can add, delete, and edit members of your team. Marketers, CSRs, and producers are all managed through this tab. Import contacts. This is where you can add a list, whether it's a home X-date list purchased from a source or a list that you've created on your own. You can import that list and then use it for your marketers' calling practices. New contact. Sometimes you may want to manually enter a lead one at a time. This is where you would do that. Reports is what you would select in order to begin seeing and managing your agency's bonus reports. You can track to see how many fact finders they have obtained within a specific date range. Contacts is where you view all of your uploaded lists. You can view them or begin calling on them one at a time. Right here is the search tab. Here you would type in a lead's name, select search, and it would find that person. However, since this is a blank dashboard, we do not have any leads uploaded. In future tutorials, you can see how this search bar can become one of the more powerful tools at your disposal. Next, you have the to be quoted section. Once a fact finder has been completed and submitted, it will go into this to be quoted file. As the agent administrator, you will be able to see your entire agency's production at a glance. You will be able to see when that fact finder was submitted, what's the prospect's name, which marketer or staff member was responsible for obtaining that lead, and then finally, who is it assigned to? Understanding who it's assigned to can be a very significant tool because by the end of every single business day, this area should be cleared. If they were all cleared, then that means every single lead has been quoted that day, which would maximize your agency's performance. The next section is quoted, not closed. Once a fact finder has been quoted by a member of your staff in your appropriate sales management system, then they can select quoted, not closed. By having a lead within this quoted and not closed section, you as an agent and your CSRs and producers will be able to see what is currently still in the hopper, what has been presented to an individual, and what is awaiting a decision. Once a decision has been made, the staff member could move it to either a sold or not sold status. This way, you as an agent will be able to determine who's been successful in obtaining fact finders and who has not. You'll be able to determine which source has been more successful and which one has not. Oftentimes, you'll have your marketer get in touch with an individual who will not give them enough information in order to warrant a bonus, which in turn is not enough information for you to quote. Here, those will go into the incomplete fact finder section. Again, as you can see, in all three of these sections, you get to see the date and time it was received, what the name of the now prospect is, who is responsible for obtaining that prospect, and who is it currently assigned to. Up here to the right-hand side, you'll be able to see your staff's progress in obtaining fact finders and obtaining X-dates. These are all tracked on a month-to-date basis. In future tutorials, you will be able to see what adding a user and setting a goal looks like. And once those have been added and the goals have been placed, they will continue underneath this section. This goes for both fact finders and X-states. Up here at the top is Welcome Joe Agent. This is your administrative panel. Here you can submit a bug, view your profile, or log off. This concludes the introduction to the Agent Administrator dashboard. Stay tuned for other tutorials as we go over the marketer dashboard, how to add a user, how to import contacts, and how to pull reports. Thank you very much and happy prospecting.